sensitivity. So this depends on person to person, whether they're sensitive or not. Some people are thick-skinned, are not sensitive, which I commend them for, because sensitivity can be a bad thing, but it also can be a good thing if it's not that common, if you don't feel it as often. So sensitivity can be good in ways that if it's not over the counter, like when I say over the counter is bad and then under the counter is, over the counter is worse than under the counter. So if you're sensitive a little bit, that can be good, but if you're sensitive a lot, can be bad. So I'll tell you how it can be bad to be overly sensitive. In this world, in this time frame, if you will, there's a lot of bad things happening to people, in our community, and there's just a lot of bad things to feel bad for in this world. A lot of bad things happening every minute, every second, and even every hour. A lot of bad things, a lot of people are dying, a lot of crimes are happening, and there's so much to feel bad for, such as you losing somebody special. There's a lot of things that could happen at this moment today, and a lot of things that could happen and did happen. And if you're sensitive to these things, you're gonna feel really bad the whole time, because there's so much sad things out there in the world, and if you're feeling bad for all of them, if you're sensitive to what you hear, if you hear something that's sad, you get sensitive from it, you'll like be really, really sad the whole time, because life is filled with sad things. It's not always happy, like this is the sad thing about life, is that it's sad. There's a lot of deaths, there's a lot of people getting injured, there's a lot of family members dying in this world, and if something bad happened to you, you shouldn't feel bad for every single thing that's happening. And if something bad happened to you, just feel bad for when it happens, but then just try to get over it, because there's really nothing you can do about it. And this is the bad thing about being sensitive. Being sensitive can lead to a lot of things happening in the future, such as being sad, depressed, because something really got to you. So being sensitive means something really got to you. Something gets to you. When you hear something sad, it gets to you, to the heart, and you feel really bad about it. But being a resilient or thick-skinned means when you hear something, you feel sad for that moment, and then it just as if it never happened, which is really good. So I'm trying to be more of a resilient person, a thick-skinned person, because sadness and sensitivity is really bad, because everything gets to you, even when people like disrespect, even when you see bullying, or when people bully me, for example. If you get overly sensitive to what they say, that means you get offended easily. That shouldn't be the case, because you'll get mad easily, and that shows them that you're giving them what they want. I know that's off topic, but this video is to say why sensitivity could be a bad thing, because there's so much happening in the world, and you don't want to feel bad for everything. Another reason why sensitivity is bad is it can be because I had it. Wait. It can show, if you're sensitive, I suggest, like, if you can hide your sensitivity for that bullying situation to make you not feel as bad, if you can hide it, if you cannot let it show, because, and like I'm talking about a bullying situation, if you don't show your sensitivity to a person that's annoying you, it shows that you're not giving them what they want, which is you getting annoyed. So that's one of the reasons why sensitivity can be bad. And also, yeah, it just gets you really sad if you're sensitive, because you know life is all sad. So if you think about it a lot, so being thick-skinned or not being as sensitive can make you feel stronger as a person. It can make you feel like you can get through things easier. So I think how to not be sensitive is really learn to accept what you hear. You know, like everything, just learn to accept, have a mindset of acceptance of everything that you hear around you. Even if it's bad, just accept whatever you hear. Just know that, yeah, I can't do anything about it, and this is just life. And, you know, like if you hear about somebody dying, just think, yeah, we're all gonna die, you know? Like, I don't know, it's getting really sad, but just think about it as if it's something that's happened. I can't do anything about it. I can't change it. So this is how to not be sensitive. I know there's more ways, but I think for the sake of the time here,